Yay Media Group.
Hello, beautiful people. It is Real Talk Kim and
it's Angelo, Real Talk Kim podcast. Welcome back.
Glad
to have you here.
Baby, we're talking about today balancing work life.
And
what else, Manson?
Life.
Work, life, and rest.
Yes.
Work, life, and rest. How do we do that? People ask us that all the time.
Oh, it's so.
And so we're going to talk about it because I think you and I do a really, really good job at it of balancing work life, balancing. We pastor a church. I have lots of masterminds, which is my one-on-one coaching. Then I have a huge community, which I teach every other Monday night. Then we have all the things going on at Limitless, and we want to be at all of it. We've got conferences we plan. We got staff. We've got kids. We got moms. Our dads have passed away, so we take care of them also a lot. How do we do it? So we're going to talk about that today. But before we get into it, I want you to go to realtalkkim.com and or just go to your app store and download my app, Real Talk Kim Go, which keeps you very centered with us and very connected with us. And you'll find out about the conference we have coming up, January 16th and 17th. You are definitely going to be here. It's going to be at our church, Limitless Church, in Fayetteville, Georgia, across from Whitewater High School. Limitless Church. You can come see us every Sunday there, also 10 and 11:30. Yes. You can also, let's see, what else we want to talk about?
Man, we got Back to School Bash, July the 26th.
It already happened.
It was already happened. Man, I'm thinking about, let's talk about the Back to School. I'm sorry. Let's talk about the Back to School Bash.
Now they know we pre-record these.
Pre-recorded. You sure? Everything I do is live.
We're in live motion.
Everything I do is live.
Okay, so listen, how do we manage work life and rest? This is how we do it. Some months we come together and we do all our podcasts in one day. That's how we do it. People think that we get together every week and do live podcasts, but sometimes in order to work our life, we have to go and tape with our producer, Manson.
I think how we do it, your mind goes somewhere else sometimes. My mind always stay consistent. So, and it's like you being pulled over here just because someone got a church. They have a church and they want to have an event and they got 50 people, and sometimes it ain't even 50 people there. Some things don't.
So we don't take certain engagements.
Certain things don't make sense, and it's not all about certain things just don't make sense. We're not.
Well, we're going to get into this. Hold on. Yeah. Y'all go get your pens and papers. Yeah. Go get your popcorn. Share this with somebody. Go ahead and subscribe wherever you're at. Wherever you're watching this, subscribe. Subscribe to my Real Talk Kim YouTube channel because that's where we do everything. And make sure that you leave us a good review. And we're going to come back and we're going to start talking about how we handle life.
Balance. And
because
rest.
People ask us that all the time. They ask me all the time, how do you guys do so much? Well, we're going to tell you. We're going to tell you today. So make sure you go get your stuff. Make sure that you're sending this to your friends, and make sure that you are getting settled in, because this is going to be a really, 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 really great podcast, just teaching you how to, stop living in the urgent. Stop living in the urgent and allow yourselves to just enjoy life. Take time for you. Take time for your family. Even if you don't have any money, still do date nights, all that good stuff.
Good thing.
And we'll be right back right after this. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Real Talk Kim and my gorgeous husband, Angelo. How are you doing, baby?
Man, I'm just glad to be here. I'm so rested.
Are you?
I'm so rested.
That's what we're talking about today.
Yes.
We're talking about literally how to handle life, being a parent, being a wife, being a husband, being a business owner, working a job, maybe working 3 jobs. And one of the questions we got was, when was the last time you truly felt rested and what were you doing? Y'all write in the comments. You gotta join us. So write in the comments the answer to this. Now you answer it.
I mean, first of all, it start off with sacrifice. You have to sacrifice first. And sometimes you have to figure that rest out. If that rest is about, hey, I'm about to be 20 years or 30 years on my job, I'm probably gonna be retiring at a certain time. You have to know exactly like this. Shaquille O'Neal, man, one of the greatest big men, missed a lot of his kids' birthday parties, graduation, and he was a good father, a good provider. But he sacrificed to be great, to take care of his mom, his kids, his wife at the time, Shawnee. So are you saying that you need so much rest and you just taking normal vacations and you barely can make ends meet? Let's talk about it.
I think too, a lot of times when you experience burnout, it's because you're doing something you don't love. Like, Angelo, when was the last time you truly felt rested and what were you doing? I'll answer first.
Yeah.
The last time I felt rested and truly enjoyed what I was doing is today. Like, I think every single day of my life, I realized that I always take myself back to Bloomingdale's. Mm-hmm. Like, when I start feeling overwhelmed or I start feeling stressed out, I always think about the Bloomingdale season.
Well, what? Why?
Because I was on my feet for 8 hours and I was working my butt off.
But it's
and
people
working
still
for somebody else.
It's people that's still there.
I know it, but when I was there, I always thought I'm not staying here.
You didn't love it though.
But I also made the best of it.
Right.
I think I've just been real good in my life about making sure I remind myself this is just a season, not a sentence. So the last time I felt truly rested, we just came off of a conference last month, and it was huge. And it was at a hotel, which meant all my staff had to bring stuff down 45 minutes to a hotel. There was a lot of connecting dots. We had AV coming in, putting up big screens. We had hotels we had to work with. We had food places to work with. My staff was running all different kinds of places. And every single one of us
was rested. We rested.
After that.
Yeah. I remember going to the gym around 9:00 p.m. Say, let me give me a quick workout. So that's how
that's how you rest?
That's how I was able to rest and wind down, got ready the next day for the conference and stuff.
Yeah.
After looking at our media team there, the production, AV there, and that was still 9:30, 10. And the stage was just being built. They've been there since 11 or 12. Certain people can handle the pressure.
Yeah.
And it's not for you to worry about.
Babe, I get asked this all the time. People ask me, how do you do it all? Because we travel.
Yeah.
We're out of the state at least once a week, traveling, preaching, teaching, speaking. And then we come home. We have literally driven from New York, 18-hour trip to get back for a Sunday service. I did drive for like an hour.
Yeah.
And I think that I just never allow myself, when I need a break, I take a break. Usually Mondays, I turn my phones off and I relax. I don't take no calls. I'm not doing any masterminds. There's just one day where I just do nothing. And we really have built a life we don't need a vacation from.
Yeah, I mean, it's always, and it's
But vacations are good.
Yeah, vacation is always good. But when you kind of you work for a life, then you make your job easy, or you build this company and stuff, you can see exactly how you can have your rest. You can see some people, whether you're in real estate, knowing that those fast seasons that sometimes you need to be there, whether you're an event planner, if you're doing weddings, it's not that many weddings going on in the wintertime,
Yeah.
So, I mean, in real estate, you may have a few good deals left towards the end of the year, but mostly people moving during the summer. Nobody moving in the snow.
Yeah.
So those are some times that you say, I got to get this?
I really think when we were in the pandemic, it really shifted people's perspectives. Because during the pandemic, people were locked in their houses.
Yeah.
And so people had to come up with really witty ideas to make money.
Right.
And I think that was one of the best things that happened to us, because a lot of people started that dream job owning it themselves during the pandemic.
Well, I did it.
I know, so did I.
I
really went to a whole nother level during the pandemic because, we couldn't have services in our building. 41 events that year canceled on me. And I just shifted.
So what rest do you need when the world was shut down for almost 4 years? Where we at? What are we talking about? Rest.
Why are you burnt out now?
No, I'm saying, why you burned out?
Babe, I remember after the pandemic,
people outworking you.
I was so excited to sit in traffic.
The reason why you burned out, because people outworking you. That's the why you burned out. They outworking you. That's not
talk about that.
Yeah, they outworking you. They getting more of these events here now. They becoming more of the person of watching you becoming you now. So when you hit a wall and you can't move anymore, don't blame that on being burned out. Look at that you didn't reinvent yourself.
Yeah, really being burnt out is you're just playing small.
Yeah, you got to reinvent yourself.
I don't think you can get burnt out when you're doing something you really love. That's just my opinion.
I mean, you can, but can you
why are you still working at that job you can't stand for 30 years?
I mean, Beyonce don't have to go sing a country music. She opened up a door. That's what she did.
Yeah.
She opened up a door for some people that was singing country was not being noticed. You open up a door of a master class, a mastermind. You can't be burned out when you give and say, God say give. And
I promise
this
you,
is what you're giving.
Your purpose is connected to this. Your purpose is connected. All of you that are out there saying you don't know what your purpose is, it is in serving.
Yeah.
It is in getting out there and doing that thing that makes you lay awake at night because you love it so much.
Beyonce, you have this, she have this gift. She's an entertainer, she give back. Nobody's talking about the ticket sales. Everybody that love Beyonce, you probably done been to 5 Beyonce concerts. I've been to one, yeah. And this is where we at. We do certain things and we not becoming great and you becoming burned out.
Yep. Here's the next question. You ready for this?
Yes.
How do you know when you're running on empty? Are there warning signs you've noticed in yourself? Answer in the comments.
Yeah.
How do you know when you are running on empty? Angelo, what is the signs you get? When you feel like, man.
I never experienced.
I don't either.
I never experienced. I've left the dealership at 12 o'clock midnight sometime, selling 2 or 3 cars at night where people say, do you want to make a sale? Don't mind staying late? They get off of work. He's a heart surgeon. So he's getting off of work based on his surgery at the hospital, Yeah. And he's got a helipad on his house. That's what the type of heart surgeon is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay for those type of people that I feel that I'm giving something back.
Yeah.
I'm giving my time.
Yeah.
And I'm doing something that I love to do. Was loading trucks and sitting up here working and warehouse and stuff. And I say, Lord, this is the heaviest thing I'm gonna lift. Other than me going to the gym is this pen.
Yeah.
So this is what we have. You have to love what you do.
Yeah. I remember when I was in my last marriage, man, I was so just damaged.
How that was it heavy?
It was heavy. And I was burnt out a lot. I was burnt out a lot. I found myself wanting to sleep a lot. Do you know I can't sleep past, 8 o'clock is sleeping in for me now because I'm so excited to get up and do and be. And I think sometimes you let people steal your peace. You only get one chance at this life.
You was married to the wrong person.
I was.
See, because growing up.
But I had terrible judgment because I was always bored. I had a bored spirit on me.
I think the thing is that when you see families, they taking their kids to water parks, Disney World, those are the things I did. That's where my kids can be kids and stuff. going to Disney World, which being in Florida, okay, we're there, taking your kids to dance and ballet. Those was the spirit that you didn't involve. Taking your kids to basketball, football games and stuff. If you ain't doing those things, money does not matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter because they'll never know you.
It's because there's people out here
They'll never know
they're
you.
living their lives for things. They're living their lives for accolades. They're living their lives for, to say I made it. That's how I used to live. I literally, in my life before I hit rock bottom, I lived my life trying to prove, trying to let people know that I was successful, I was smart. Yeah. Man, I realized the very people that you're trying to get accolades from would drop you so fast that you got to find peace in God. You got to fall in love with Jesus. Yeah. You got to take risk. When he puts something in your heart, you do it. Don't live a life of entitlement, but gratefulness, and just do it. But I'm with you. I never get to a place where I feel like I'm running on empty, ever.
Yeah, and then like I say, you have the downtime. Everybody got the same 24 hours.
But I do take Monday.
Yeah.
Monday usually is my day where I literally rest.
But I think the thing is,
if I do anything, I go to the gym.
You know the reason why the person died when they retire?
Because they quit working.
No, they never know who they was.
Man.
They punched that clock and punched that clock and punched that clock. Didn't never know, hey, dude, what time the tea time?
Listen to what one of our commenters said.
What time the bingo? You don't have a life.
Listen to what one of our commenters said. Yeah. Rest feels lazy, especially with so many bills and responsibilities.
I call it a challenge.
Yeah.
I call it a challenge. I paid child support for 18 years. I call it a challenge. I provided a service for clients. I call it lazy. I would not lose, even if I...
You don't call it lazy.
I don't call it lazy.
You said I call it lazy.
Yeah.
You call it a challenge.
Call it a challenge.
But you know how many people, this commenter's right. Rest feels lazy, especially with so many bills and responsibilities.
What's bills?
But you're laying there not resting because you're anxious the whole time you're laying there.
You created those bills, or somebody else created it for you?
But also feeling anxiety and feeling lazy is not paying those bills. Yeah, you gotta change the way you're looking at them.
If you live over your means, then you got too many bills. So.
Listen to what another commenter said.
All right.
I say family comes first, but work gets the best of my time and energy. I want my family to be first, but my work gets all my time and all my energy. And whenever I come home, I just want to go to bed. That's what one of our commenters said. What would you say to that person? My job wears me out. And so I can't rest. I feel burnt out. You know what I would say to that person? Find another job.
Well, I meant having someone to live life with. That's not what it is. That seems like that's the problem right there.
Baby,
how did
period.
a doctor able to do all those things because his wife and I remember a lot of the doctors would come to me and they buying their wife these sports touring wagons. Those are station wagons, by the way. Touring wagon, that's what they call it in Europe, and you see all those station wagons. So the wife gets this type of car every 3 to 4 years. So he's able to appreciate his wife for being the homemaker. If you appreciate someone, you wouldn't be burned out trying to do life alone.
Man, I'm going to tell you being in my life has changed everything.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we got each other. Listen to what somebody else said. When I try to rest, I end up scrolling on my phone and don't feel rested. Put your phone, you are a grown-up. Put your phone away and rest.
Yeah.
I will literally put my phone away, cut my TV off, and go to sleep. Where I would leave my TV on and scroll. You got to be grown.
Get up and clean up the house.
For real.
Yeah, do something with you.
But listen, all of the comments these are on all of our different platforms. This is real stuff. Listen to what another commenter said. I'm tired but can't slow down because there's always something to do. You know what I say to that person?
Yeah.
That duty ain't going nowhere. Them dishes in the sink ain't gonna walk off.
Yeah.
Go take you a nap. Get in a bubble bath. Act like you are at a spa. Tell your kids, give them their screen time while you take some time for yourself. Because when you don't take time for yourself, you aren't good anyway. You're grumpy. You know what, Angelo, let me tell you something. When I found myself 6 years ago walking through my last divorce, I literally put myself on timeout. And I said, I'm not living a life I don't like. I'm not living a life I don't love. I'm not going to not enjoy myself because I'm trying to make other people love themselves that are never going to love themselves. I took that time to fall back in love with me. And I think that was one of the greatest gifts I ever gave of myself, because then I attracted you. That's the stabilizer, that we're best friends. I never was married to my best friend, but it's because I did exactly what all of these people saying that they don't have time to do. I fell in love with me.
I think people take certain jobs now because they was burned out. Like, well, I'm a teacher. I know I get the whole summer off. Okay.
And they hate teaching.
But then you may not even like teaching, or the kids now, they're pretty much more of a problem. And guess what? You're not making the money that you want to make teaching.
Or maybe they take a job out of desperation.
Well, I'm just saying, this is a desperation. But you left corporate America, and you could have made way more money. Some things come with a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Just period.
I really think all of these commenters that are commenting, you are so hard on yourself.
It's a sacrifice.
Stop it. Stop feeling like you ain't got time to rest.
You always have time. It's 24 hours. It's 24. Everybody got the same.
Cut your phone off. Put your phone on D&D. Say no to some things. Here's what another commentator said. I don't even know what rest looks like anymore.
I mean,
these are true. A lot of people living this way.
Well,
that's why we got road rage and divorces left and right.
I don't want to live my life being mediocre.
Yeah.
I'll rest when I die.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I
rest when I die.
You know what?
I know how to get away, have a vacation. I know how to be able to say, hey, I can go do this, and we can go to the park and stuff. We know how to wind down. But you're not happy, it doesn't matter. You're not happy.
How would you tell that person to find happiness in themselves?
Get to know yourself.
Yeah. What does that look like?
Knowing you. Like, how do you know yourself when you was in the back?
And stop selling yourself short. Stop letting other people
make
you feel bad for you being you.
What does it look like? Being in the right relationship, or get to know yourself? Trying to keep dating or don't date? Know yourself. Know yourself. This is what it's like. So when you know yourself, then you definitely will be in your company. Being in your company, get to know yourself.
Listen to what somebody else said. My job spills into every area of my life. That's on you. You have got to realize when you check out of that office, you leave that work at home. This messed up my marriage. Okay, I'm glad it did, because I'm so thankful you're in my life.
I don't know, maybe.
But I always let things spill over into my life.
Maybe you should have asked the right thing. Like, hey, if bring your cell phone out. Hey, what's your Credit Karma score look like? That's what messed up your marriage, choosing the wrong person. It wasn't your marriage. Maybe that's what God didn't choose that person. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I could have been anywhere and married anyone. I took my time. That's what it is. Take your time. Get to know yourself. Marriage is like, maybe this, okay, yeah, you was raised in the church, but I still took my time of marrying the person who I want to have kids with.
Yeah.
And not even going to church that much.
Yeah.
So you can still know how to do the right thing, but when you got God in your life, you're still making mistakes. But you got to keep God first.
At the end of the day, you have to understand that you will always let someone else down. You just will. You can't make everyone happy.
Nope.
You can't allow yourself to be offended at people that were never supposed to read your book anyway. You, as in a person. And because these people misunderstood you, you can't allow those people to make you stay in a prison. Break out of that prison and live.
And me and you have our own life.
We do.
So it's not, well, Angelo have to travel. Oh, I have to be on this podcast. No, I have my own life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe this is the problem. Some people doing life alone.
Yeah.
Some people
Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Y'all, we'll be right back right after this message. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, finish. What were you saying?
I think when you, like for me and you, I mean, you was like 99% all ministry.
I was.
Me, I will be at the Essen Festival.
And you definitely.
I find my
you told me
way.
that.
I will go somewhere, even just to say I went. I'm going to, over here to Cancun. I'm going to Mexico. I mean, I've been living my life. And
you told me that too.
yeah, you're never living your own life. That's the problem, This is why when people start taking trips and stuff, because they work hard. Reward yourself.
Yeah.
Stop for a minute. Everybody get a time of a vacation.
Because we really had to work through that when we first got together, because you were like, no.
Yeah, this is
we're gonna live our life.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna jump on the plane without the ministry.
And you really have been great for me.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like.
And I think that's what's brought a lot of peace even in my life, is because I have definitely put up boundaries.
James Cleveland.
What was it?
I don't know. Nobody remember him. The pastor. You see what happened? He died years ago. Nobody probably don't even remember.
But he gave all his life to ministry.
Nobody will remember you.
Boy, that'll hit you in the gut.
Nobody will remember you. They won't even be saying your name.
And you know how quick they're going to fill that job position when you die? Within a day.
It's already up there on Indeed.
That's right.
This is waiting for you to go.
That's right.
They're going to push you out the door anyway.
Listen to this one was good. I don't know how to say no to people, so I'm always busy.
I said good. I said real well. Hey.
You are very good at saying no.
No.
I used to not be good, so I understand this commenter.
I think a
lot of us live here, y'all.
I think now being in the church world, the no is not no. It's kind of like challenge you. Show me what it's like. Give me something. Cause what you saying and it ain't never been done yet, and you don't have hundreds of thousands of followers, and I'm spending money to do what you want, and you ain't even spending your own money. So you tell me how what it's like. So I'm not a yes person.
You are definitely
I'm not a yes person, and you're not gonna.
And I think you've helped me so much, because I was definitely a yes person, because I was taught that what would Jesus do?
And I say yes. Well, if I say no, are you gonna be church hurt?
So y'all listen.
Are you gonna be church hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, and that's what we talk about. So I think the thing is that find your way.
Learn to say no. Here's my closing comment. Ready for this? Remember, balance isn't about doing everything perfectly, okay? Mm-hmm. It's about paying attention to what really matters and giving yourself permission to rest without guilt. You don't have to earn it. You're allowed to breathe, to pause, and to trust that the world keeps turning even when you slow down. So this week, I hope you find one small way to choose rest, choose yourself, and remind yourself that you are more than what you produce.
Right.
That is good. You are valuable. You are necessary. You are loved. No is not going to kill them. And if it does, they just ain't your people anyway. So this week, I hope every single time you start getting in a tizzy, that you stop and breathe and say, 1, 2, 3, Holy Ghost. Get your mind off that thing that is stressing you out. Stop letting other people's urgency make you feel urgent. It's not your place. Do you have any closing arguments, sir?
All I say, get your rest, because we're going to be in the gym and stuff. You're going to need it and stuff. That's just the way it is and stuff. It's like when...
But the gym is kind of our outlet.
Yeah. And I think that people have... You're in a situation... You got here because someone challenged you to put you there. Yeah. Your dad challenged you. You say he didn't believe in women preaching.
Oh, and he became my biggest
You say that he didn't believe it, but that was a way for him for you to prove yourself.
Yeah, that's
to
exactly
yourself.
What he
That's
did.
all that was. That was a way that he was challenging you.
He was so proud of me.
So when someone challenged you to be great, then that's part of the sacrifice.
Stop taking them offensively.
That's part of the sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And for all of you out there that you've kind of isolated yourself because you got hurt, you felt misunderstood, take your walls down. Get around people. Get in my RTK inner circle. Get in a community where people believe in you and see you. Come to Limitless. Be a part of our community there. If you're in Atlanta, Georgia, we're over there in Fayetteville, Georgia, across from Whitewater High School. Man, we love you. And there's hope after disappointment. And so give yourself permission this week to breathe. And we love you so much. Thank you for being with us this whole entire month. We celebrate you. I love you, baby.
Love you too, baby.
And we'll see y'all next week.